We'll discuss the concentration of power in governments and central banks, and how crypto plays a role. I'll also share my market outlook for the near future and update on Q1 2023 progress. France is experiencing protests against big banks in the financial system, causing instability. This has led to money being transferred from regional banks to the government. Nick Carter's new article questions whether the government caused a global financial crisis to destroy crypto. Failures in the banking system, starting with a small California regional bank, have led to a worldwide crisis. The Federal Reserve responded by providing new funding for financial institutions and revising its plans to contract the money supply, which is a significant change. UBS takes on Credit Suisse while Deutsche Bank faces trouble. The contagion appears never-ending, leaving questions about the outcomes. Signature Bank and Silvergate Bank are not experiencing liquidity issues, but banks like First Republic and Silicon Valley Bank are receiving preferential treatment from the government to improve their standing. Dimitri calls this credit rationing. Banks bought government debt that decreased in value, causing them to need help paying back depositors. The government is offering to help, but the banks are giving large amounts of debt to the government in return. The Bank Term Funding Program, BTFP, is an example of this, allowing the Fed to limit credit to the economy while providing lending facilities for banks using government and agency debt as collateral. A new financial order is expected where government power will play a bigger role in allocating capital and prioritizing industries. Governments will use their power to shape outcomes for survival. Banks will be explicitly in the pocket of the government, and homeowners and homebuyers will do what the bank needs them to do. The regional banking industry is currently living on borrowed time thanks to government lending facilities. The world is moving towards a CBDC, with Bitcoin and crypto acting as a new financial system. Governments facing financial crises are accelerating the centralization of power over the money supply. This is an opportunity for authoritarian governments. In the US, there is likely to be pushback against CBDCs, with a presidential candidate campaigning to ban them. There is a rapid centralization of banking and monetary authority across the world. Bitcoin and gold are performing well as independent money sources. Nasdaq is launching a custody service soon. The changing banking system may lead to a centralization of power around the central bank, impacting what we can do with our money. The government is starting by controlling the banks. Bitcoin is now a safe haven asset. The risk of not having Bitcoin exposure is equal to or greater than having it. The market is unstable and Bitcoin is attractive to modern investors. ZK Sync will also be popular. The free money train continues.